Hi folks, it's me Michaela and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with what is going to be a very small August wrap up, which when I was filling out my spreadsheet for my reading wrap up, I realized that last August was kind of the same case. So I talked all about how my August life ended up derailing my reading life back in the video I posted last week about the reading slump I'm in. But I did read a bit in August, and I read a total of 2 books. Which, you know what? It happens. Sometimes you only read 2 books in a month when other months you read 10. So, yeah, let's talk about some of my stats, the small amount of stats I have, and then we can talk about the 2 books I read and just get on with it. I mean, it's still summer. We need to enjoy this last bit of summer weather as it's still around, so I don't want to hold you up by keeping you watching this video for too long. But I did read a total of 2 books in August. I read 1 general fiction book and 1 fantasy book, and both were physical reads that I owned and read for the first time. So I read a total of 787 pages in August, which averages about 394 pages per book and only 25 pages per day. And I had an average rating of 4.25. So even though it was a small reading month, it was a good reading month, right? So let's talk about the books. The first book that I finished reading in August is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is the prequel book in the Throne of Glass series. I have been making a series of vlogs while I read each of the Throne of Glass books, and so I made a vlog to read the prequel. I ended up giving this a 3.5. I thought it was fun and enjoyable, but it really didn't wow me. It's a series of novellas that are all bound together in one book now, though I felt I don't know, it's they're all kind of interconnected over the span of time before Throne of Glass starts. Obviously, it's a prequel. And the thing is that, I understand why they're separate little stories, but they're very connected stories, and I felt the beginning ones lacked a bit of, I kind of felt the whole thing kind of lacked a bit more character depth. I was wanting it to kind of really provide a bit more for Selena and her character and how she got here, and instead we kind of just got she's a badass assassin, but she also plays the piano and reads book, and she is morally good, guys, even though she kills people. And I just was kind of hoping for it to be more than that. I did find the stories fun. Great, loved it. And I also thought that it did provide that true backstory for Selena and Sam that, you're kind of left a little in the dark about when you're reading the main series. So I do think it is worth reading The Assassin's Blade, but it's definitely not going to be my favorite book in the series or anything like that. And then the second and final book I read, I did start a couple books, but like I said in my slump video, I just this was all I finished in August, was Greta and Valdin by Rebecca K. Reilly. I absolutely adored this book. I gave it 5 stars. I started this when I was on the plane up for my vacation, so I had about 6 to 7 hours of reading that day, and I read 200 pages of this book, and so there was only 130 pages left after that. This is another one of those kind of no plot, just vibes books, which we know I love, and I just thought it was so beautifully done with the relationships and the the struggles that both Greta and Valdin are going through, but also mixing that with a lot of humor. There is lots of funny writing in this that made me laugh and chuckle, and I loved seeing all the different relationship dynamics between this messy family and just everybody kind of working through these difficult periods of their lives. And it was just really, it was just a really enjoyable, quick read that's very much it's character driven and relationship driven and all of this. It was great. And I like would highly recommend reading it. I'm really glad I just like kind of picked it up in a bookstore on a whim one day, and I was like, oh, I feel like I like recognize this book. I feel like I've heard good things. I should give it a go. And I'm really glad I did, because this was fantastic, and I definitely would consider reading Rebecca Reilly in the future. Rebecca K. Reilly in the future. And like that was all I accomplished in August reading wise. Was those 2 books. That was it, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Like it was just like a rough month to be me reading books. Like otherwise it was a great month. I just was not reading, which is like fine, happens. I'm gonna try and get back into it. I'm still not like really feeling the urge, but I'm still like kind of outside of my regular scheduled programming life, so I'm trying to just like let it be. Obviously I read books. I'll start reading books again when I feel like I really want to read a book. It'll happen. I am not worried about it, but in the meantime, I'm not going to force anything. So there we go. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, give it a little thumbs up. Happen like me, consider subscribing. I'd be happy to have you. Love to know how your August reading went. Did it go better than mine? Did you read more? Did you read less? What happened? Do you get in slumps? How do you deal with them? Do you feel easygoing? Do you feel stressed out? Any thoughts? Let me know. Also, as always, let me know your thoughts on the books I read. If you've read them, did you agree with me on your feelings, or did you think otherwise? And with that, I hope you're having a wonderful day today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.